Ladies, I'm here on the show to talk about some NFL and some of the news. So let's get right into it. The Jets, we talked about yesterday with Zach Wilson that the head coach Robert Saleh, he wasn't committed to starting Zach Wilson on Sunday against the Bears after him not taking accountability, pretty much blaming everybody but himself for why they lost that game. The defense only up 3 points. Defense played really well in that Patriots game. He was 9 for 22, 75 yards. He missed the open receiver once or twice in that game for a touchdown. He's just not been good this year. He's proven to be a bust at the NFL level. And he doesn't take accountability for his bad games and pissed off some fans, players. So the Jets have made their decision. They have informed him he will not be starting this week. They have benched Zach Wilson. He's just been playing horrible this season. He didn't have a good year last year. So far to this year, he's been terrible. Didn't take accountability for why they lost, which is the main reason they lost. I mean, you can't blame anybody else but him. I mean, 9 for 22, 75 yards. Missed some open touchdowns in that game. Should have thrown an interception too. But yeah, but they decided to bench him, which I think is the right decision by head coach Robert Saleh, so credit him for making the decision. And they will be starting Mike White versus the hashtag Bears. People are going to ask why not Joe Flacco. It's because he's on the injured reserve. Joe Flacco's currently injured, I believe. He's on the injured reserve, so they're going to start Mike White. But any quarterback, in my opinion, can beat the Bears. That's just what I think. So yeah, let's go to your NFC and AFC offensive, or your players of the week of the NFC and AFC. For the AFC, your offense was tight end Travis Kelce, owning the Chargers like he always does. Special teams, defensive back Marcus Jones, had that game-winning punt return touchdown. Linebacker Matt Milano for the Bills. Those are your AFC players of the week. Your NFC players of the week, offense, obviously running back Tony Pollard, 80 yards rushing on 15 carries and 6 catches, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns. Defensive line, Aiden Hutchinson, and special teams, don't know why they gave it to Cordell Patterson, because, I mean, yeah, he had the 103-yard touchdown, but Brett Maher should have won the special teams, because he was a lot better, in my opinion, made a 60-yard field goal and a few 50-yarders, so, but those are your AFC and NFC players of the week. So now let's get to the Odell Beckham Jr. stuff. Jerry Jones did say a few days ago they believe that deal could happen when they meet. I think Odell's going to sign after Thanksgiving, so that game could be huge between Dallas and the Giants, because whoever wins that game, I think that's who Odell will go to. But I don't know. At this point, even if the Cowboys somehow do lose that game, I still think he'll go to Dallas. So he wants OBJ to have a star in his helmet. Multiple Cowboys players have recruited him. Now, QB Dak Prescott has reached out to Odell Beckham Jr. He's personally with hopes of him joining the team, basically just recruiting him. People ask, oh, is it tampering? No, he's a free agent, so he isn't with the team, so it's not tampering. Anybody wondering? But I think it would be a good addition to the team to have him, Gallup, CD. Like you can run play action stuff when when you can run play action with them. Just different formations, maybe. We'll see. Bengals, Jamar Chase is now expected to play on Sunday, so after the few games missing with injury, Jamar Chase is now expected to be back against the Titans, which will be huge for the Bengals in that game. Texans QB Davis Mills has also been benched, and Kyle Allen will start versus Dolphins. So yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Coach Lovie Smith hinted there could be a quarterback change going forward, and Kyle Allen is now starting quarterback. Davis Mills has been benched. And Texans are just a mess. Mills used to be him. Like, he used to be him. He was him with no expectations. As soon as he was expected to be decent and make a small jump, I felt like he lost confidence in himself and started to lose his ability. But yeah, it's definitely gonna lose. That your young quarterback's definitely gonna lose confidence in this getting benched for the backup. Kyle Allen, I don't even know who he is. Hashtag Rams, Matthew Stafford is expected to be out this weekend. Might as well just keep him out for the rest of the season. It's a loss with him playing or not versus the Chiefs. Come on. It's a win. It's a loss with or without him playing. So it seems what's his name? Bryce Perkins is expected to start this week. 49ers Charavius Ward on hashtag Cardinals DeAndre Hopkins game. I don't respect his game. That's steroid boy. What a stupid comment, man. He almost had 100 yards on Charvarius Ward. But, I mean, he only had 2 catches for 14 yards when Ward was guarding him, so I guess he has a point. So, I don't know if he really did get cut. And so last thing I'll talk about is hashtag Rams for released running back Darrell Henderson Jr. I don't get this from the Rams, in my opinion. I don't get this move. As he's been your best running back all season. And I don't get this. If you're running release one running back, I would have released Cam Akers, let him go somewhere else. But just stupid move from the Rams. But I think it'll definitely be a good pickup, whoever gets him. And or whoever signs him, I think will be a good underrated pickup. Raiders Derek Carr is the best overtime record in NFL history of 8-2. With anyone over 10 games played, I mean, he's clutch when he gets to overtime. Interceptions, NFL interception rookie leaders this year. Tariq Woolen has 5, Sauce Gardner 2, Kaiir Elam with 2, Jack Jones from the Patriots with 2, and Texans Jalen Petrie with 2. So Tariq Woolen's definitely the best rookie corner. Well, I don't know about the best, but I think he's definitely up there with Sauce Gardner. And he's been locked down this year. I mean, he's only given up 57. He hasn't allowed more than 57 yards in a game this year, so he's definitely been on lock. Former hashtag Panthers wide receiver Steve Smith Sr. blasted Baker Mayfield after the Panthers lost to the Ravens, calling the struggling QB a three-legged donkey. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. But for the people saying this is a personal, you must not know who Steve Smith Sr. is. He's been one to speak loud filter long before he was an analyst. Just look up his career mic'd up. He doesn't give a damn what anybody has to say. Interception leaders in the NFL. This is overall. The Eagles, C.J. Gardner-Johnson with 6, the only rookie on this list. This is the only rookie and corner on this list. It's Tariq Woolen. Then you got Harrison Smith, Poyer, Von Bell, Eddie Jackson, and Talanoa Hufanga. All have 4. The Panthers are going to start Sam Darnold this weekend. That's like 3 straight weeks with 3 different quarterbacks. Top 5 receiving leaders in the NFL. Tyreek Hill, number 1 with 1,148 yards. Justin Jefferson, 1,093 yards. Small Diggs, 1,033 yards. Javonte Adams, 925 yards. And Jalen Waddle, 878 yards. Now, the current 2023 NFL draft order with the top 10 is Texans, Panthers, Bears, Raiders, Seahawks, which is via Broncos, Lions via Rams, Texans via Browns, Steelers 8, Jaguars 9, and the Eagles would have a top 10 pick via New Orleans. Bears quarterback Justin Fields apologized to his teammates after Chicago's loss to the Falcons in the locker room postgame, told them the defense gave the offense a chance and the offense didn't get it done. Went a long way with guys after he played hurt, per Albert Breer. And this is how you take accountability, unlike Zach Wilson. Justin Fields was playing hurt out there, and he still apologized to his teammates because he lost the game for him. Zach Wilson's just soft, man. They showed some elite potential these last few weeks. And he was playing hurt too, and he still apologized, so that shows you a real leader like that right there. The NFL rushing leaders, Titans, Derrick Henry over 1,000 yards, Saquon Barkley 953 yards, Josh Jacobs 930 yards, Nick Chubb 923 yards, and Justin Fields at 834 yards. So Justin Fields is the only quarterback right now in the top 5. Sack leaders, Matthew Judon with 13, Nick Bosa with 10, 10.5, Michael Parsons with 10, now up there at number 3 after a 2-sack performance against Minnesota. Darius Smith with 9.5, Justin Houston with 9, Chiefs. Chris Jones with 9, Max Crosby, who's been a beast this year for the Raiders, one of their bright spots with 9, and Alex Highsmith with 9. So those are your sack leaders in the NFL. The Cowboys helmet, the players will wear on Thanksgiving. So if you want to go to NFL Rumors on Twitter, you can go look at that. It's pretty good helmets. These are really dope helmets. So hopefully we can actually win on Thanksgiving. Head coach Nick Sirianni emphatically told fans, he basically told them that win against the Colts was for Frank Reich, because I guess he didn't like how the Colts handled that situation. 4 possible fits for running back Melvin Gordon are the hashtag Chiefs, Rams, Seahawks, and Chargers. I don't know if any of these teams would want him, honestly. The Chiefs don't want him for sure. I don't think anybody wants him, man. They shouldn't. I mean, maybe the Seahawks, but maybe he could be a great revenge or something. I don't know. Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs has allowed just 29 total yards in coverage in his last 2 games. Underrated. I saw some comments saying, "Oh, if you watch the tape, Justin Jefferson really cooks him." Well, what tape are you watching? People just come up with so many excuses, man. I thought very highly of Diggs. I know he's getting up big plays his first 2 years, but this year he's actually focused on not trying to just get interceptions and play good coverage. But he's been really good this year, and that's good for our secondary. But yeah, I think that's it for the news. We have some news about Kyle Pitts. Falcons. Kyle Pitts needs surgery and now can miss the rest of the season per multiple reports. So we'll see. Kyle Pitts is just so injury prone, man. But the Falcons never use him correctly anyways. But yeah, that's all Sabres BS. Until next time, Alkalite. Peace.